everyone, in this video I will go over OpenAI's agent workflows. They were just introduced, I guess, last night, and basically these agent workflows are pretty similar to NHN and Make.com, but they have some advantages over those platforms that I would like to go through in this video. And the first one is the ease of deployment. So if we come here to OpenAI's platform and you can come to agents section, we have an overview of these tools. And basically, once you create a workflow on these platforms, you can basically embed your workflow as a chat module on your websites. And that makes things way easier, because let's say you build a RAG system and you want to incorporate that RAG on your website so users can interact with it. With OpenAI's agent workflow, you can easily do that, but when you're using NHN, you can still do that, but it's not as easy. Also, let's say you don't want to add chat agents to your website. You want to have something that's not chat. You can also do that. You can turn your workflow to a Python code that you can later add to your Python projects. And also they offer some features when it comes to optimization, but I'm not gonna focus too much on those in this video, because right now I wanna go to their platform and I wanna show you how you can build your first workflow. So if you're on this website, platform.openai, just click on agent builder, but I have already done that, so I'm just gonna come to the platform and here it is. So basically, once you're on this dashboard, you can create your workflow, and once you start, you'll always start with a start module and an agent module. And agents on OpenAI's workflows are very similar to agents on NHN and Make.com. Basically, you can name them, provide them with some instructions, and also you can choose the models. And basically, if you're using this, you're pretty much using OpenAI's models, which is okay if you are okay with using them. And you can add some tools to our agents, which I'm gonna cover later. So these are the agents, and we have something called the end module. And end module basically puts an end to your workflow, as the name implies. And we also have a tool called file search. I'm very excited about the file search because it makes creating rack systems way easier. So let me actually show you how it works. So if I connect my agent to this file search, I can basically upload my files to this file data store, and I can just retrieve them when I'm using my workflow. So if I click on create, here it is. You can upload your files here. Just click on create, and once you click on create, you can basically add files to the vector store, and that's how it works. Okay, so these are the vector stores, and the other tool that I really like is the guardrail. So with the guardrail, you can basically filter the data you wanna feed into your workflow. So let's say I'm gonna connect this to my start module, and here I can filter personally identifiable information out. So let's say I don't want to include less social security numbers or driver's license numbers in my information. So I can just filter them right here. And if I click on this icon, I can select which information I want to filter out. So credit card number, IP address, location, phone number, whatever you want to choose. And basically that turns your workflow into a pass and fail modules. And for instance, if you fail, you can just put an end to your workflow for the information that did not pass through the workflow. And if the information are okay, you can just continue on with your workflow. Okay, and that's, I think, great. I haven't seen that in NHN. You can do something like this on NHN, but it's not as easy as it is on this platform. And the next thing is MCP. I like MCPs too, because they let you connect to an array of tools without manually going through IPs and stuff. So if I click on add, I can add my AI agent to my Gmail, to my Google Calendar, Google Drive, Dropbox, Microsoft Teams, Zapier, Shopify, all these tools, and that's just great. And you can add more MCP servers if you want. We have if and else modules, we have while modules, and we have all these modules. But today I want to build a very simple workflow just to test this tool out. So I'm gonna call this agent YouTube expert, okay? And I'm gonna provide it with the following information. Basically, I'm gonna provide it with a data store, and that data store includes transcripts of my YouTube videos. And in this particular instance, I'm gonna ask it to answer questions regarding shift in AI automation. It's one of my videos, and I'm now gonna add a tool, and the tool is a file search. And here you can upload your files. Upload, and I'm gonna upload this one, and then I'm gonna call it whatever the name was here, shift in AI automation. Okay, attach, and now it should basically use this to answer the user's questions. Okay, let me just publish this and ask a question. Tell me more about the change in automation in the last 3 years. And it's gonna go throughout our document, our YouTube module. It's gonna search for the files, and it's gonna retrieve the information we asked for, and at the end it's gonna provide the response based on those files. Okay, these are what we get. Basically, this is my YouTube video, and now I want to try out something even more crazy. So here we had one basically data store, but I'm gonna provide it with two data store, and I'm gonna ask it to ask users which YouTube video they're specifically referring to when they wanna get their answers. So I'm just gonna replace this, and I'm just gonna expand this for you, and I'm gonna replace this with the new one, which basically tells the agent to work with two data stores and ask the users which YouTube video are they referring to. So I'm just going to save this one, and I'm going to add another data store and file search. Hopefully the vector store tool works now. So let me go to my vector store, and let me grab this NetN tutorial. Let me copy it, go back to the platform, and now it works. So we're good. I'm just gonna add it, select, and now I'm gonna go to the preview mode. And here I'm gonna say, can you tell me more about NetN? And basically right now it needs to ask us about the exact video we want to use. Okay, so I can pull this from your YouTube scripts, which video I should use, and I'm gonna say NetN tutorial. And if you pick NetN tutorial, I can cover what NetN is, the core concepts, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna say NetN tutorial, and it's now going through that particular file to give us the desired information. So you can see it's going through the file, it's going through different sections, it's doing the reasoning, and it's using citations to my document, which is great to come up with the final response. And once you're done with your workflow, you can close it and you can click on publish, and you can just call it new workflow, publish it, And once you do that, you can easily copy this and add it to your domain. You can add your domain here, or you can basically copy this and add it to your website. Or if you're working with the Python code, you can basically add this to your code, and that's gonna let you use your workflows in your Python code. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, like and subscribe this video, and also let me know if you have any questions in the comment sections. Thank you very much.